Yo, 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 what the fuck is going on? It's another episode of Ready to Be Accountable. I am one half of your host, Rocky.
I am your second half, C-Note, the short guy without short supply.
And we're always joined by the world's greatest producer,
Roger Dibby.
That nigga. Oh, man. And we always got Big Rick behind the camera.
Ricky!
What's going on, bro? Lives, vibes, sex, text. How everybody feeling, man?
Man, this is him, man. I'm feeling great, feeling blessed. Just constantly keep moving, working, staying focused, trying to be better than I was the day before. You know, just feeling great, feeling good, you know. Everything's great. What about you, brother?
Boy, everything is good. Steady moving, steady getting things done, bro. Goddamn, still not getting no sleep, but it is what it is.
Week tech 6, now they're gone.
Oh, it's good. You know, you got to put the mask back on.
On God.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, well, we finna get into the bullshit of the week. Yo.
Rocky. I just think they all need to die.
Why the fuck you lying?
Hey, you on some bullshit.
And this bullshit of the week go to Jayda Wayda. I ain't never really liked her like that, but it is what
What'd
it
you call
is.
her? Did you call her Jada Cheese?
That's her last
That's her last name.
Cheese?
Is it
Cheese.
Chives?
Cheves.
Or is it Chives? Cheese? Chovez?
Right. I've never heard it pronounced like that.
How are you supposed to pronounce that?
I don't know how you're supposed to. I've just never heard it pronounced that way.
You know her name?
Okay.
It's Chovez?
I thought it was Chavez.
Chavez?
It's Chavez. That's Jada Chavez. Is how I've always heard it pronounced. Then
I never heard her last name before.
I don't look at her like that.
Yeah, just say Jayda Wayda.
Jayda Wayda.
Jayda Wayda.
And let's see, she goddamn is on the bullshit of the week for stealing. This bitch goddamn put up a selfie on the 15th of May, and it was titled, "She's a 10. Swimsuit wear on the way." Now, Jayda Cheese is in hot water after social media caught wind that she might be stealing designs from smaller fashion brands. She continues to feature the bikini on her Instagram stories as she shared different versions of the two-piece, stated that it was making its way through production to be sold as a part of her Wait a Minute clothing brand. Soon after these clips made waves on social media, a ex, formerly known as Twitter user, Chelsea with 3 A's, claiming to be a friend of the owner of EAU Nior Swim. I'm not sure how you would pronounce the first part, EAU, but it's EAU Nior Swim. And they accused Jayda Wayda of stealing the swimsuit design back from the same piece she said she was supposed to promote in 2020. So these girls went and paid Jayda Wayda $10,000 to promote their swimsuit wear back in 2020. And now she has stolen their idea and is using it as her own. Now, she recently came out and apologized. And she claims, or she says, that she didn't think it would be a big deal and that she would no longer be selling the piece. What do we think about that?
I mean, well, you said she's not going to be selling it
She's
now?
not. That's what. Yeah, she said that in her apology. In her apology, she said she will not be selling the piece no more, and she didn't think it was a big deal that she took somebody else's idea and was finna sell it and make profit as her own original
I mean, because that's
idea.
what she normally do anyway, right? Well, no, I ain't going to say right. I mean, is it really still somebody else's idea?
She made a direct. It was a carbon copy. The only thing that was different was the color. The thing that I find that's just wrong is that, she's saying that she's not going to make it now, but initially she definitely doubled down on it. You know, initially she was just like, okay, and yeah, she was definitely on the mood board. Sister's on the mood board. The swimsuit was on the mood board. So, I mean, it is what it is. People steal from me all the time. But it's just like, again, when you know better, you should do better. And this is what I always try to preach. I know y'all always be like, well, that's how it is. That's just how the world works. But I'm just like, it can come down to one person. Like, why you, as an entrepreneur, a black woman, a small business owner, why would you want to then go turn around and do that to someone else? Like, it could be, and then on top of that, like, you went out and you promoted it at first, and then you went and you took the tag. You kept the picture up, but you untagged the company. Like, why would you sit up there and do that to another minority, woman-owned small black business?
So you were finna blatantly do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She straight came out and said that shit.
She need to be on bullshit of the week for that.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it was like, and then when she was, confronted about it by the public and fans and stuff, she doubled down on it. And then, of course, people kept coming at her, and then she was just like, all right, I'm not going to do it. And but her whole thing is like, well, it's done to me, so I should be able to do it. Should be okay to do to others.
No.
Just because it's done to you does not mean it's okay to do to others.
Right. You should be ready to do better.
Exactly.
And that's the only thing I be saying, y'all.
No, that's real.
Yeah, no, that's the realest thing
about
right
Jake.
there. Yeah, she should deserve to be on some book, because you only apologize and say you're not going to do it because
People
a
not
mass.
fucking with you.
Yeah. Oh, and
your
you would have watched
dollar
your stock
amount finna
drop.
get
You knew
dropped.
your stock would drop if you would have put this on out,
Yeah.
knowing that these folks just. See, you should have made it aware when they did it to you, but you didn't. You didn't do the due diligence.
Nah, she did. She been saying they were stealing, but what can you do? It's gonna be people that do that. If you're not one of them people, why put yourself in that
their
light?
shoes. Yeah.
You're not cut like that. Obviously, soon as goddamn a few comments came your way, you goddamn backed up, went in the corner, tried to stand on 10, backed up again, threw rocks to hide your hand. Karen behavior from a black woman. This is crazy.
I always say the
It's
world, the world, your job in this world is to never let it break you to a point where you become it.
Well,
In a sense of
that could be, yeah.
Like you
Be whatever you don't want to.
yeah, you feel me? So if you want to say you want to be like that unconditional person, like so with you stepping into this role or being that person, you can't expect nothing from the other side.
Right.
So when you are already you
Well,
don't allow
nah.
the world done did you so many times this.
That's a trigger reaction.
Yeah,
if
but
you
see, but
if you
allowed
do that.
you allowed it to change you into that where you become it.
That's circumstantial. I believe it goddamn
was
was gonna be like how detrimental it was.
That's why they was
'Cause
like
I
you put
was
a person in the
goddamn
right
still doing my
circumstance, they'll
shit
kill somebody.
until the bitch pulled a gun on me. That was circumstantial. You know what I'm saying? I was living how I was living until circumstances happened. And I wasn't going to therapy until circumstances happened. It's going to be certain people that, even with those circumstances, they not finna do it.
That's what I'm
Some
saying.
people get the thrill out of that shit. Oh, that bitch just pulled a gun on. Boy, that bitch must love me for real. Nigga, is you crazy? You gonna chance this shit again? Are you crazy? See, I can't do it. So it's gonna be circumstantial, depending on the person. And whichever way the person go, I ain't mad at whichever way the person go. Because like we say, just as it has to be good people in the world, it has to be bad people. Just as it has to be good, conscious people in the world, it's got to be people who are easily swayed and naive. It just has to be that way.
But still, in the same sense, if you choose a plot to sit on,
Stand in it.
yeah, stand in it.
Stand in it.
Like,
That's
don't
why
let
she
nothing
get
break
bullshit.
You. Yeah.
That's
don't
why
let it
she
break
get
you. That's what I was
bullshit.
getting at. Like,
Yeah.
you allowed it to break you.
Yeah.
Like,
She
your
did
job
something
was
that
to be
not
like,
right.
I won't do what they've done to me. If anything, I should be trying to boost them up. Because they already paid. They paid you a good bit of.
Right.
No, nobody else get that kind of money to model some shit.
Right.
Well, I mean,
nah,
like,
I
they
mean,
paid her
influencers
fee.
do.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's what I'm saying. They paid your fee.
Yes.
They paid
They
your
paid
fee.
you.
10K.
But it,
Whatever it was,
But it
whatever-
seemed like they
whatever
paid-
her and their management, whatever the management put together, whatever, they're like, okay, this is my fee to put this up. This is the contract. This is the terms. I will wear this. I will, tag you in it. I'll keep it up for X amount
Right.
of time. I paid my fee.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I did what I was supposed to do.
They should still be able to take some
Legality
legality
to that.
actions, right? Because she untagged the company in
Yeah.
that was part of the paid fee.
Well, yeah, it depends on what's in that contract. It
Yeah,
depends
that's
on,
true.
again,
That's true.
because when it comes to influencers, it does come down to, okay, well, you have to keep this post up for X amount of days, or you have to keep this up. Like, it really
Yeah.
does come down to the nitpicks like that. You know what I'm saying? It can be very nitpicky.
But it just
see
seemed
that.
like they felt like I could see it. They felt like they paid you to steal their shit.
I mean, yeah, that's what she did.
Pretty, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like
that's
you
what
gotta
she
get at it.
did.
Like
And they-
y'all essentially paid this woman
Yeah.
$10,000 to steal your shit.
Well, no, that wasn't what we paid her for. That's
Yeah,
what she
but
did.
but that's how they felt.
You
Like,
know what I'm
man,
saying?
you
Yeah,
know,
hell yeah.
You stealing?
You not finna
I
steal my
pretty
shit.
much just paid the robber.
That's crazy.
Cause they look, you gotta think about the underlying
And
how
it
much
wasn't a
money
good
they was gonna
robber.
get
It was a
because
scary ass robber.
because she got a big likeness. I know that 10 would have came back like 1,000 times, well 5,000 times more.
Hell yeah, that
So
10 ain't nothing.
and she knew that. She understood
That
that
10
too.
ain't nothing to like a working class, like, so I know it ain't nothing to a person that actually gets, 20 to just show up
She
to a
had like- she
club
had
and
like her-
get on a mic.
She had like her other half.
Man, yeah. Yeah.
Like her other half.
Birds of a feather flock together. You be around, you attract what you are. That is real. I do agree with that, bro. And really, when I heard about this, I was trying to figure out what kind of correlation between them two it was. You know what I'm saying? But I don't never think I ever heard of like baby just like taking somebody's bread or taking somebody's idea and just going with it. You know what I'm saying? He a hoe for a whole nother reason.
Yeah. But you know,
That shit got down. Yeah, Jayda, that's crazy. I don't know what playing field that'll work on. I don't even see that shit working in the white world. And they do that. You know what I'm saying? They do that. And when I say that, I mean white against white, not white against anybody else, because that's what they do. But you know what I'm saying? I don't even see you trying to pull that off in that world. So like, in no world this is working. No world this is working. It's called plagiarism. It's a word for, I learned that back when we were got down in grammar and language arts, I think.
yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Come on,
I
bro.
learned, boy, plagiarism is
bullshit.
really like a federal offense.
Yeah.
Boy,
yeah.
like the school didn't
Yes.
take that lightly, boy.
Yeah.
School didn't
You
even take that
motherfucking
lightly.
right.
Yeah.
Plagiarism
But
only comes from like when it deals with written work. You're thinking about like copywritten. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
trademarks. You know, like
Trademark. Yeah,
like
yeah.
hey, like this is my likeness. This is my stuff. Like
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, man. That shit is bullshit, Jayda. You some bullshit for that. I can't get with that. I never get
I don't
with
even like that sorry apology.
I don't. Yeah, the apology was forced. It wasn't natural. It wasn't real. We know it was only just to save face of the brand, not even save your face. You don't care. You would have, if the folks wouldn't have said shit.
You would have kept going.
But look, if they wouldn't have goddamn seen that and tagged and said what they said, that shit would have been getting sold right now in production. What are we talking about? You don't care. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is why you get bullshit of the week, because who you is at the core is showing. It's showing. And I'm not mad at it. I just know where to place you. And that's outside of my realm of consumption. Moving right along, because I ain't got time for this shit. Real shit.
Man, that's what we talking about today.
Boy,
man.
look, man, the guy.
On the chill of the day.
Boy, the topic of the day, bro. We're going to be talking about this case that has recently came up against DJ Academics. Now, this case, let me just break it down for everybody. Podcast and streamer DJ Academics is facing allegations of rape and defamation. According to the lawsuit filed on Monday, Academics, whose real name is Livingston Allen, has a podcast and video content that focuses on the music industry and hip hop. This case, if you've been paying semi-close attention to what's going on, you can smell the bullshit from 10,000 miles away, bro. From 10,000 miles away. And the lawyer that his girlfriend has obtained, it's even more egregious if you follow Academics. Let me break this shit down. So, about six to 8 months ago, Academics was viral again because his girlfriend allegedly had took $500,000 from his house.
Right. I remember that.
Went down to Texas, just went whole life crazy, spent down there. Well, no, she didn't spend all it. She spent about half of it per his story. let me just say this. Per his story, she spent about half of it. When she realized that nigga, hey, this shit ain't finna last forever. I'm probably gonna have to try to work my move again, because that's what I really perceive it as. Her thinking like, bro, I gotta get back in so I can work my move, not because I really feel bad or I fuck with him like that. But so after that, she got down, called him trying to, get back in cool with him. He told her, hey, bring the bread back. You know what I'm saying? So she brought back 200 and like told him that she went down there, got a car, got a
place to
crib, yeah, and allegedly through the words on the street, she was out there paying for dick. So that was that. That was back then. I gave my take on it. I said, hey, bruh, you should not take this bitch back. That's crazy. But
He did it.
we all know, and I keep it real when I speak on Act, even though I fuck with him. We all know if Act was not in the position that he was in,
He wouldn't get the kind of girl.
He even speaks on it. He would not have the caliber of women that he has or the woman that he's dating now. He couldn't do it. So, by us being realistic, she know what's going on. This is why I say, like, bro, that money can only do so much, bro. Like, at the core, if you're a cornball, these bitches smell it.
Yeah.
They smell it. They don't
know.
care that you
And
got
that's what
a
they playing
million.
on.
You is a cornball with $1 million. And I'm going to try to finesse my way up because they really don't want to be in no cornball energy. So that's just one. But after that, I was like, bro, I don't know how this nigga going to bounce back. I don't see how he going to bounce back. But, bro, when you're talented, when this is your gift, when this is what you do, it seemed effortlessly, like, done. He came back, just resuming program as usual. Tyrone Blackburn. Tyrone Blackburn is a lawyer that had recently got thrown off the YSL case.
Oh, that
And
dude.
he
Okay.
was also brought in front of the federal government to be reprimanded about his tactics. Now, he has a good record as far as win to loss ratio, but none of his wins can be tracked back to winning with facts.
He
You're
went with
supposed
bullying.
to win with evidence. You know what I'm saying? When you're in a court of law, you're supposed to present your evidence against their defense, and then the people make a decision. He never wins with evidence. He uses social media to his advantage. This was founded out through ACT, because ACT was like, bruh, how does he have this many wins, but I don't never hear his name? Like, if you have wins and you bringing and you doing shit, like in that lawyer world, your name ring bells.
Right.
Brian Steele, his name ring bells. You know what I'm saying? Shit, people who hold weight, their name is ringing in that spirit. So that was a red flag. Then he looks back on like his tactics. His tactics are putting salacious headlines out there. We know how the court of public opinion, how much pressure that can bring on one if you're not ready for it.
Bruh, I'm trying to tell you.
That has been his tactic to winning. So what he does is he'll create a narrative, whether that be true, semi-true, around the truth. He don't care. He'll put it out there. He actually pays blogs
To put it
to
out.
promote it. Yes, he pays these blogs to promote it, to repost it, to just keep the pressure going. And with the outside pressure, 9 times out of 10, the people fold.
Yeah. You know what?
They end up settling.
Yeah,
Right.
I take this.
Bro, this is too much. They end up settling.
Yeah.
Well,
Especially if they broke too, for real.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, in the court of
Ooh.
law, bro, up under this jury, you can't use those tactics.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Like,
immoral.
judge
Did I
understands
say
what
that
the
right?
fuck is going. Yeah, you said it right. Judge understands what the hell is you're doing. You're not winning how you're supposed to. Like, you're not bringing any facts. Only thing is you're wasting people time. Cause nigga, I'm getting up a jury together. I'm having to set up a date. I'm having to goddamn put all these resources together just for me to get up here and hear that this motherfucker folded. That now
What
he's
you did
settling
wasn't
out of
fold, yeah.
right. Why is everybody settling out of court with you? So then when they go back, they look at his track record. You using social media to your advantage. Cool. It's not legal, so boom, he was thrown off the YSL case. Wouldn't you know that Tyrone Blackburn is representing Academic's ex-girlfriend in this current case. Right after, he was the one to highlight how he was getting all the wins in the case. Like, it was on, he did 2 days straight of like, bruh, these lawyers are wicked. Like, it wasn't like trying to really aim at him type shit. It was more amazed at the tactic he was using.
And I think bro was like, all right, since you already want to,
Since
put
you
me
done
out there.
highlighted me, right?
Yeah. And
I
I'm
done
gonna
got
highlight
one
you
from
some
that-
more, bro.
Exactly.
I know your name.
Now we finna goddamn try it on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I was watching his stream like
That nigga
the other
X
day.
said, boy, if they get me, bro, everybody's in trouble.
That's the
nigga
stream
said
I'm talking about.
everybody's in trouble.
I'm looking at this stream and he's saying, he was like, he can't really say too much because of course it's an open case. You go on there, start spilling some shit, nigga, it could work against you, not with you. So he really cannot say too much.
Right.
But like he said, yeah. But if you've been a follower of academics, if you have been one of the chat niggas or just somebody that follows him, then you knew what he was talking about when he was like, could it be a lawyer that we just recently covered on his tactics of how it came out? So nigga, he didn't have to say the name and he can't say the name due to these purposes. But I was watching that stream and yeah, he did say, boy, if I go down, nigga,
Everybody going
down. And I believe that. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going down. So nigga, bruh, this is what I'm saying. That's some bull. What the whole situation is just a waste of the taxpayers' dollars. This bitch is not doing nothing but mad because academics just recently caught his big ass goddamn break. Well, what most might consider his big break.
Talking about with the video, because he keeps videos.
With everything. With everything. You know what I'm saying? So goddamn, not only that, not only the videos, it was the Drake and Kendrick beef.
Yeah.
Everybody, Kendrick and Drake was sending their tracks to Act.
Yeah.
So Act was like the DJ drama of this whole shit.
Act.
You know what I'm saying? He was the one you had to go to his channel if you wanted to hear the shit first. Before it hit DSPs
That's
or
how you know
anything.
you really him.
This is
That's
what
how
I'm
you know you
saying.
really
So
him.
now you blow. Not only that, you remember that he recently just went to the White House.
Right.
Nigga, that's big.
That's hella big.
That's big.
You're
What
beyond-
other
you're beyond the
podcaster
culture
has
at this
done
point.
that? Come on.
Yeah, you're beyond the culture at this
Exactly.
point. You're politics.
There we go. Now you're winning.
Nah,
not
nigga,
only
fuck your
did
name
you
up now.
right,
I
not only did you do the Kendrick and Drake beef, you did the Chris Brown and Quavo
Yeah.
joint because Quavo called you the next morning and personally sent you that track. So you did the Chris Brown and Quavo joint. Nigga, all these people are coming to you. You did the Game and Rick Ross
Yep.
joint. You like everybody is coming to you. So now you're the guy.
And then you got a
You're the
lot
guy.
of information.
Come on,
You
bro.
got everybody's real information. Like
Come
the
on.
shit
And then
that-
you was the only one going in on Diddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You've been going
was
in
the
on
only
Diddy for
one.
a minute.
Thank you.
Speaking of, side note, y'all seen that bullshit ass post?
That
this motherfucker-
apology?
What?
What?
Oh my!
You didn't
God.
see the apology?
What?
Oh yeah, look it up right now.
I
I promise
have
you.
been
If you go
goddamn-
on
no.
Instagram, if
Oh,
you go on
man.
Instagram,
Hold on.
it's on every
Hold on,
fucking.
let me see.
Bro,
Yes.
first of all,
Diddy
he was like, I
apology.
didn't do none of this, and then like he said, the first post was,
Diddy
I ain't do none of this. They against, they alleged against me. 50 killed him. He was like, yeah, and the lie detector test determines that is a lie.
right,
Like
let's see.
50 wasn't giving him no let up.
It said Diddy admits beating ex-girlfriend Cassie.
So I was in my
Says
darkest
he's
moments.
sorry, calls his action inexcusable. Let's see. Sean Diddy calls admit that he beat his ex-girlfriend Cassie in the hotel hallway in 2016. CNN released the video of the attack after his son made that diss track fucking with the feds. I might want to add.
Yeah.
I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I was disgusted then when I did it, and I'm disgusted now, the music mogul said in the video statement post Sunday to Instagram and Facebook. The security video aired Friday. Where's the fucking apology? That's it? That's all it? Oh, I take full responsibility for my action.
Like, go to the actual video.
Yeah,
Are
he
you on
got a video.
Instagram?
He got a video.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, go on Instagram. Go to the Shade Room.
All right. Oh, Shade Room. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go,
Alright,
they're on, it's on every one of them.
Yeah, it should be on everybody's
Shade
shit.
Room.
But there it is. It's on the Shade Room. It's the second row.
But look,
Second row.
I do admit
Oh,
what you
right.
said. What you
Yeah.
said was true. Everything
What's
in
that?
that
Why
case
did
wasn't
it
true,
feel
but something was, and that ass whooping was, and
I
that's what
told
he knew.
you. I
And
told
that's
you
what
that's
he
what it
knew.
was. I'm looking at the second row. It is nothing but
You don't see this?
this. Yeah, that's a little Duval. That's a little Duval picture.
But, okay, I'm sorry. Third row. My bad.
Third row. Oh,
To reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
But he noticed when he said in that video.
I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
No, you're not. No,
you're not.
you weren't.
I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace.
And you killed
I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day.
We see that.
I'm not asking for forgiveness.
You won't get it.
You won't get it, brother.
I'm truly sorry.
We are not God.
God forgives. I don't. Oh.
wow.
But
wow.
go find that 50 Cent, like when he
I
responded
didn't
to
goddamn-
at first he said he didn't do none of that shit.
Yeah, I remember when he came out and he made the post and was like, "Nah, this shit going too far now, y'all. I ain't do none of this shit. This is an attack on me, trying to get the money grabbed."
Right after that, TD Jakes is making a sermon to speak on domestic violence, right?
Man, look, TD Jakes is out.
I don't know.
What
if
the
that's
fuck? I thought he
recent.
was locked up. What the
I
hell?
don't know if it's recent.
What the hell? What?
I ain't know he went to jail.
Is TD Jakes out?
know
Why ain't
he went
nobody
to
been
jail.
talking about this? Bro, well, it's been a lot more shit to talk
Bishop
about.
TD Jakes takes time during his sermon to speak on domestic violence. Bishop Jakes encourages those who struggle with rage and mental or emotional issues to get some help. And this was reported 3 hours ago.
Let's see, TD Jakes. That was 4 weeks ago. Okay, is he released? Well, I guess he has to be if he doing that shit. What the fuck? Boy,
You
look,
see how they kept that under the radar?
nigga, they gonna do that because this shit, I
the
already
most
know how it's
powerful
directly,
pastor. He the most powerful pastor
directly
right now.
in cahoots with the church.
Is it?
I
My
knew
bad,
how that
Bishop.
shit. That shit crazy.
Is it Bishop or Pastor? Bishop.
Man, it don't even matter.
Yeah, yeah.
It's pedophile
Yeah, yeah.
Jakes, nigga. It's pedophile Jakes. There ain't no pastor shit. Fuck them. That's what I'm talking about. I don't like all these niggas, dog. I don't like every black person. I kill half of these niggas and sell them. What were we talking about? Damn. God damn. I'm sorry. I can't get off on TD Jakes. My bad.
Black Tyrone Black.
Yeah, all right, yeah, nigga. Look, look, dog. You can't be going around. This is why niggas can't have shit now. Always trying to do shortcuts to get to the end goal, bro. No, nigga. Yes, outside pressure can make somebody fold, but can you use that as your main tactic in your profession? No, fool. You look like an asshole and you making everybody question when a black man wants to step in that position,
I
bro.
believe wholeheartedly that DJ Act can make him fold.
Of course, and that's what he don't know.
Yeah.
That's what he
Yeah.
don't know. But see, Act has taken the legal route.
Yeah.
So Act can't apply the pressure that Act would normally be applying at this
He
time.
gotta do it sneakily.
Nah, he gotta go by it. He gotta let the courts handle it.
Yeah.
Because like he say, when the police came there, they left and didn't lock nobody up because they looked at the cameras and said, "There's no criminal case here.
Right.
There's no criminal case here. We can't do anything." Like
Everything was consensual. It's like a
yes. So
He got audio
nigga, I
and
gotta
all in
go.
his house.
Right.
Yeah, he ain't just no
We gotta
video. He
build.
got audio.
We gotta go.
Yeah.
So now you trying to do this as a money grab. We know you trying to paint him out a certain way, trying to goddamn put the pressure on him, but that's the wrong nigga to do.
Right.
He came up selling all of his business. What we call embarrassed, nigga, he embraced it.
And
Nigga, the ones who gonna fuck with me because of my flaws, that's who I want here. And he built this base off of that.
And not only that, this a nigga that understand camera.
Yes.
Like everything, like my life need to be filmed because I'm in this hip hop field, so I need just in case your motherfucker try me.
Fuck you,
and
man.
not only that, just in case the bitch try me, because I know I couldn't get bitches if I was like still going to college, goddamn being a doctor.
Right. And just like when Rory pulled up and goddamn dropped that little letter in his mailbox saying he thought he was being slick. No, nigga, you was in HD. I'm finna put you on the chat. We finna analyze your car. Why is you pulling up in a Honda Civic and you talking about you was on my level? Nigga, did you not pull up to a goddamn mansion with a Lambo, a Phantom, a goddamn nigga, and you're pulling up in a Civic? Brother, stop it. Stop it.
Who's Rory?
Rory and Mal
Rory
used to
and
be
Mal.
on the Joe Budden podcast.
Oh, they pulled up on my boy?
Nigga, you know, well, back there when you don't know, but and Rory, he did not fuck with Rory. Like, he always, when him and Joe had everyday struggle, he would refer to Rory and Ma as Joe minions. He was like, bro, like, because it was a whole debacle about the little big thing or whatever. But yeah, they have beef from back then.
Okay.
And when academics beef with you, he don't let up. It's 7 years later. This nigga goes in hard as hell.
What was the
this nigga,
letter about? I want to know that.
Bruh, it was on some threatening shit. It was
You
like
wrote
nice,
it down?
like some nice, nasty, threatening shit. Like, please have a good day and understand that everybody can use Google to come and find exactly where you like some shit like that. I don't know exactly like word for word, but it was on some nice, nasty, threatening shit.
Threatening.
Yeah. So nigga, he been on his ass, nigga. If you gonna kill me, kill me.
And
Nigga,
since you
what the fuck
saying
is you
Google,
talking about?
and since you saying Google, I'm gonna use Google to find you.
Fuck is you, bruh. Boy, it really destroyed Rory in the moment. But again, bruh, like these unconventional tactics, bruh, this is why we can't get taken serious in no field. I told you the other week, bruh, if a black doctor walks in, I'm having a very, very serious surgery, I'm nervous at first until you open up your mouth. I'm sorry. That's the optic that
I'm
the
nervous with a
niggas
white
have
one.
given. I'm sorry.
I'm nervous with a white one.
I'm not at the glance, not at the first glance.
No, my first glance. If you're
Not
Asian,
at first glance.
If you're Asian, I'm with it. Come on, let's go. Let's
And
go.
that's the optic.
Yeah.
That's the.
I want that
That's
one.
just the optic. Yes, because we perceive them to be very detailed, disciplined, and understanding of that field. We look at them and like,
I get
yeah.
another one too.
I would actually argue, and it's just me. Like, why wouldn't you think the opposite? For when you know for a fact that it takes for someone of our color to be twice as good to get half of what they have. So if you see someone in that profession, you have to know that they work their ass off so much harder than, the one that skated by on like C's, but they're in the same playing field. So to
Right.
me, seeing a black person in a professional field, I would become at ease. I'd be like, oh my God, thank God. Because first of all, they've had to overcome something, because I
Yeah.
guarantee you,
I get you.
especially being the minority in a professional field like that, I guarantee you they had to overcome some shit just to, be in that lab coat, to be that doctor, to be that lawyer, to, you know what I'm saying? Because
understand.
in that group, there's a lot of people who are like, what are you doing here? Who believe that they don't deserve being here.
Right.
You know
I
what I'm
get
saying?
it, but
So to go through, but again, I mean, I don't look at doctors. I don't give a fuck. Black, white, Asian, Puerto Rican, Haitian. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just
I don't-
saying
as
for
a
what they
woman,
promote
I don't
to
like
us.
doctors.
Yeah,
I'm all
I
weird.
just, well, I get y'all.
I'm all
I
weird.
get you
I'm-
100%.
yeah.
I'm just speaking on the optic.
Yeah.
Like, why is this bullshit always the one that's promoted? Why do we have to see a nigga in a high field taking a shortcut? That's not gonna make us feel good about walking there. Like, if I just received that story and I was on the way to a lawyer's office, if I walk in and see a black guy, I would feel some kind of way. And this
But
is
nobody's
my,
mad at the white people for taking shortcuts.
bruh. If again, it's the optic of if I've just looked at a white lawyer do some egregious shit like this, bruh, if I walk in, I'm gonna feel because that was the last thing on my mind.
Yeah.
That was the last impression that I consumed.
You left an imprint to
Yeah,
where
so
now
it's-
I believe
that's what I'm talking
any
about.
of you motherfuckers in it. But see, I think that's how we all in the world operate. We only need like 1 or 2 times for something to happen. Like,
And that's what
yeah,
I'm getting
yeah,
at.
yeah.
That's all it takes. 1 or 2 videos of a nigga taking a shortcut, and now we're all labeled this.
Yeah.
It's 1 or 2 videos of a nigga being a dumbass, and we're all
And they
labeled this.
became a poster face for us,
everybody.
Everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I think that right there also speaks with why I was like for me and the doctor age, because I like you said, I know for sure, for sure.
It's a very slim chance
Yeah.
that this nigga finna goddamn fuck up.
Yeah, it's slim. It's real
slim. It's
Because
slim.
because even like knowing their their culture, depending on the like they drive that. This is like that's what they gotta be down there in their culture. Either
yes.
an engineer or a doctor.
Yeah.
Like you ain't that, and they're like you ain't shit.
But I get what you saying,
now
too.
when it come down to black, if I can hear your accent. Now if you're African,
That's what I was
I'm
just
fucking with you.
Not
I'm
even
fucking with
accent so much for me, but I feel what she's saying.
Yeah.
Like I would feel comfortable if a nigga walk in or a black woman walk in, they open up their mouth, they know how to speak, they know how they're very informed about their field. They're actually happy to be in a position, so they're not there with the attitude that their baby daddy gave them from the night before and fucking with you and your life. Like I love, yes, once I hear those type of, bro, I get, nigga, I want to kick back and goddamn tell you about the last cookout. Like, because now we relate on that, but I'm just being honest. Yeah. At the first sight, I'm just like, bro, like, what, like, did you scam to get here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a projection. I know, trust me, I know because I'm living, I'm going through it. I know how hard we have to go to get where our counterparts are. But again, that does not take away from the programming that this society has put on us with through the media and everything that we consume. It's just fucked up. I feel bad because that's my first initial thought. You know what I'm saying? I feel because now I'm thinking about me. What are white folks' initial thought about me when I come in? And I ain't saying shit. They consuming the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel bad because nigga, I'm walking through this too, bro. And like, goddamn, let's do something to at least try to goddamn kill that narrative about everybody.
I think with that, which is gonna be a hard thing for the whole masses to do, is be more open. Just walk in with whoever it is. I entrust the universe to make sure this just be the right person that's supposed to do what it's supposed to do for me.
I feel you. I understand.
But it's gonna be hard. It's way harder. It's way hard, especially for the Caucasus.
Yeah.
Because
and we live in their land.
Not even not this ain't their land. But
listen.
But you gotta think about it. Most of them hasn't had a real black experience, like a ghetto like robbery. They done heard stories. Majority of them, no. Because we gotta think about it. Y'all was over us, so majority of y'all ain't had to deal with what black shit, but because y'all done seen the stories, how we're portrayed in movies, and TV shows, and even the ones that leave us to go over there with y'all, they're not the same motherfuckers like us. So you think, but you forget, motherfucker, they are us. And they think different and move different.
Right, but see,
they
I
don't
get
even
where
convince
they coming
you.
from,
They
too.
don't even convince you because they left. They left.
They understand. Like they understand. Like I believe they at the point where I'm at now. I'm not at the point where even if I see more that I'm gonna lead a culture and just act like Uncle Ruckus or nothing like that. But I get the disgust behind it, bro. I get the disgust. It's like, nigga, I had to work so much harder because everybody around me made fun because I talk proper and I enunciate my words. And I know more words that has more than 7 letters. Yeah. Like now I'm such a, you know what I'm saying, an outcast from everybody. And so, yeah, when I get over here with white people or Asian people or people who go to libraries and read, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm in my like in a comfortable setting.
I'm at a state where I feel more disrespected when I'm over there too.
That's gonna depend on your energy. Like I say, if you disrespected in your own community, bro, like you're not gonna find too much respect when you get to the other side.
Yeah, because I think
Of what we call success.
What I get by what I'm saying by that also is, all right, we already got the hood like this nigga think he better than everybody. When you get over here, motherfucker, how you so fluently spoken, and it's like.
But guess what? You can at least goddamn. They at least show you that shit.
Yeah.
They at least show you that. At least you know what you walking into over here.
I mean, over in the hood, you know that too, though.
No, you don't.
Niggas fucking with you like
bro, these niggas will goddamn be your mans for 10 years, and you go to jail for a weekend, they fucking your bitch.
I mean,
These niggas will goddamn pretend like they got your back. As soon as you get in a situation, nigga, they throwing you up under the bus. They gone. They showing you.
They do that over there
you.
too, now. It's the same thing over there.
But it's shown. That's what I'm saying. It's shown. You go over to over there. They like
the optics of what we think.
Yes,
we know,
like they can't even hide it. Like you said, like they like, oh, how did you? You know what I'm saying? So you know from jump, like, bro, they don't even understand me.
Yeah.
Like
I get
you don't go in with an expectation of loyalty or goddamn.
You gotta build that shit over there.
Yeah,
over here we grew up with knowing you're supposed to be my partner. You're not supposed to do that, but that for optics level, you make sure it's not shown to me that you're that. When I side, you think about it.
Sneaking up under the radar.
You doing up on the radar. You and my bitch been fucking each other, but
On
y'all
some sneaky shit.
y'all just making it look good. But it took for me to go to jail to have to see y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Real
And like
shit.
I say, when you present yourself over in like foreign territory or somewhere you don't consider home,
they kind of
they can't even hide because they're so interested in wanting to learn you. So simple shit like, how did you get your hair like that? Everybody in the hood know what Wix is. Everybody know what a crochet needle is in the hood. Go to white people, they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, how did you get it?" Like
your hair texture is so crazy.
Like it's because it's new to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they can't hide it because it's interesting. They want to know.
Hey, that hair touching.
So at least over
y'all
there,
don't like
you walking into what you know.
I know that hair touching thing. I know y'all don't. I know like most
Nah,
of
I
don't like
play
it.
that shit.
I don't like that shit neither.
I don't play that shit. We had to teach y'all how to clean. Why the fuck would I then let you put your
hand in
goddamn
my hair.
gnarly fingers through my hair? And I gotta goddamn put goddamn tea tree oil and goddamn everything else in this
You done put
motherfucker to
lice
keep
through my
it.
shit.
Right, you done goddamn put your little goddamn jumping jelly beans in my shit, nigga. The hell wrong with y'all?
Not jumping jelly beans.
Yeah, they were that dumb
what
shit.
time he said he called him last night? What he
We
call
got
him?
milk crickets.
Oh, milk crickets. Milk crickets. Y'all putting the milk crickets in my shit.
Shout out to
Milk
Tommy,
cricket?
man. Shout out to Tommy
Hey,
the Archer.
for real, bro. But yeah, man, I can't stand that.
Yeah.
I do love when I see my black people and they have taken shit seriously and they have dedicated. Neil deGrasse Tyson, I love him.
Oh,
you
Bill
can't get
Carson.
that nigga to goddamn come out and act gangster or act
It's
cultural.
not even at all, like-
No, it shouldn't be because that's what he loves to do, and he shouldn't be forced to goddamn want to talk slang just because he is black. Like, but these are the black people we should be actually praising and giving them applause to.
He's
like,
well-traveled,
nigga, you made it.
well-spoken.
You made it because half of us, bro, we won't do that because, nigga, we scared of what goddamn half of our Facebook timeline who don't even know us is gonna say.
And this man don't even care about none of that. Cause
He don't give a fuck about nothing. I like that shit. I love that shit, bro.
And we just trying
need
to
to
get
get
to that
back
point.
to that. We got to get back to that.
Yeah. Because it was a time, but see, this internet era, like,
I'm telling you, bro.
it's just like I gotta be seen in this light. Like, I
shit
be
crazy.
hating it. I
It's
be
a blessing and a curse. Ain't
It
it?
Well, I'm
is.
telling you, man.
Because
boy,
a lot of us, I'm not saying us here, but
Yeah.
as a whole general, like we know for sure it took you about 1,000 pictures to get that good looking one right there.
yeah.
Or it took you about 52 tries in that video for you made sure it was believable because you watched it and didn't believe
Right.
it. So we know it's a setup. Like motherfuckers really be not it behind without these cameras. You feel me? You feel me?
Yeah.
So if we would just get everybody on board, like, bro, y'all really what y'all do outside for real is what real life is, and you see how your life is.
Hey, yeah. I definitely get that, man. We finna move right on to
yeah,
this
the-
subject
Ready
of the
to Weep.
part called the Ready to Weep, read by the world's greatest producer.
Hi guys.
Yo.
Am I the asshole for not inviting my friends out?
Nah, read it first. Read it.
Long story short, I don't invite my friends to everything. I take myself out to a lot of restaurants and movies every month for myself. My friends feel like I'm weird for not inviting them since they invite me places. Well, for one, I told them plenty of times that I will invite them if they want to go places with, if they want to go places with them. If they want me to go places with them.
Gotcha.
It's my life, and I don't need to be around people to enjoy myself. And they know this. I made it clear to them that we can stop being friends for a period of time if they have a problem with my decision.
Fuck you mean?
Amen.
I'm a grown-ass man, and I do what I want. I told them I'm very impatient when I have to go somewhere and they're late, even by a few minutes. I'm never late to anything that they invite me to. I'm the one of those people who likes to get up and go. I have no time for talking and planning. When you invite your friends out, you have to plan and schedule around people's time. I don't have time for that. And when I want to go places, I just get myself up, get ready, and I go. I need time to myself too. So, am I the asshole for not inviting my friends out?
No,
No,
you're the best
I
friend
love
they can
'em.
ever have.
That
They
is
the real, you the
probably
real
been
friend.
the best Reddit and Weep I done
Yeah, I
heard.
love that one.
I'm not even mad. I'm actually happy to hear someone.
Yes. And a
That
man.
is,
And a
yes.
man.
I'm
Oh my
finally
God.
glad to hear someone. Nigga, I don't care if you agree or not. I don't care if we been friends or not. I take time serious.
Yeah.
If you don't take time serious, we can't go out together.
Yeah.
That's
And,
just
and
what it
not
is.
even that. I like to do shit by myself.
There we go.
I
And
enjoy
I need me
myself.
time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
People
love
who
me
enjoy
time.
spending time with themselves, or people
Man.
who like themselves, enjoy spending time with themselves. I don't need your company for me to go out.
I'm
Y'all know I
trying
like
to
to take
tell
myself out on
you.
movie dates and out to eat
Listen,
by myself.
I don't need to tell you
Enjoy
every time I go
myself.
out. I had a friend like that. They used to get upset that like I would go and do things without them, and I'd be like, but it's no slight to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
of course, we could go out, we could do whatever, and we do. You know what I'm saying? We
Right.
go out, we chill. I mean, depending, like we've done a lot of shit.
Facts.
But there are some things that I don't.
Ooh.
First of all, I don't necessarily feel like I have to tell you everything that I'm freaking doing.
Facts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let me
You're a
tell
person.
you.
You're
let me
you're
tell
your
you.
own person.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
let me tell you.
Nobody should ever have.
Let me
I'm
have
the friend that tell you I don't
something
even want to
tell
go
you.
with you when you ask me out to come with y'all. No, I don't
Right.
wanna go. Well, first let me hear where you're going. No, I don't even do that.
I don't even need to hear where you're going. If I don't feel it, if my energy is not there,
that too.
I don't care if you going to my favorite artist concert. I ain't moving.
Yeah, I don't gotta go.
It just is
I'm
what
cool.
it is. And by you being my friend, you should know that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Facts.
I
I know,
don't do
and I know
energies.
certain niggas coming that I don't want to deal with that day. Like, yeah.
That's why I
already-
couldn't go to no freak night, bro. It was just too many energies. Anything free is gonna bring everything from goddamn the highs and the lows. Well, not the highs, just everything from the lows. It's gonna bring everything, bro. I'm not that's bro. That's like lurking vulturous energy out there. It's scamming energy out there. It's jealousy out there. Oh, why he want that out here? Like, god damn,
And
I ain't got time for this
And
shit.
I think the other problem to me with them like that like I guess we all have to, as 6 kids, rehearsed how we think we should be with our people.
Yeah.
And like even the people be like, why you don't invite us out? I don't even think you really care that I even invite you out if I do it.
Right.
Not. You just have to say it and make it seem like you give a fuck. No,
Right.
you don't have to even say that part.
Bruh.
If I don't invite you out, why you gotta be like, well, we could have came.
No, we
No, you
couldn't.
No, you
have.
couldn't have.
No,
I
we
didn't
couldn't have.
invite
Didn't have,
you.
thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have came. No, you wouldn't
No,
have
you
because
wouldn't.
I
I didn't
not
want you to
invite
come.
Even
I
if
did not
you was
invite
ready
you.
and prepared.
Yeah, and you know
I
you really
would've-
didn't want to even say that. You didn't really want to say
Right.
that. I be learning that part, like the little like like why you ain't like you didn't even have to. You didn't really care to say that. But I
Niggas
guess you
wanna
didn't know
save
what.
face.
Yeah, you didn't know what. But I'm pretty sure I would have loved you more if you would be like, oh, okay, cool, and then ended it like that.
It just
Like,
would be,
right.
All right, have a good time. So whatever,
Right.
you get it. But on top of that, there's I think when it comes to like why you don't tell friends about that or whatever, it comes to like protecting the other person's ego. As
Yeah.
well.
Yep.
But in regards to this guy, I do want to say that I'm very proud of him too, because he set a boundary and he stood on it. Like,
Facts.
look, this is how I am and this is how I like to roll. And if you don't like that, we don't even have to be friends. No shade, no tea.
Right.
It ain't got to be like that. But obviously, we're not compatible
Fuck
somewhere.
you,
And
man.
I'm
And
not
that-
going to keep going back and forth when I don't need to, because what I'm
My
going to do is
energy.
protect my peace.
Facts.
I don't
Fuck
need
you,
to keep
me.
doing this.
And he
So
understand
if
they
you
talk
have
shit
a
behind him.
problem with how I live my life or how I like to go off and do things,
Yep.
and I fully understand that. Like, I'm an adventurous person. I like to just get up and fucking go.
Facts.
And you can't can't be offended because I got up and go and didn't fucking tell you about it until 4 days later.
And I'm in the moment
Or
type of
until
person.
I got back.
Yeah,
or whatever.
And
If
also,
I
you
didn't
gotta
tell
know
you.
me. I'm in the moment type of person. But me trying to call y'all gonna kill my moment. Trying to get y'all to
Yeah.
rattle up when I'm already in the moment.
Right.
Like,
I definitely understand that. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're already hyped. You ready to
Yeah.
go. And the other person's like, all right, well, let me get my. No, I don't know.
Oh, you
I
calling?
don't know.
Oh, I ain't got the money for this.
Man,
like, I ain't got
yeah,
time for
I don't
none
have
of
time
this
for
shit.
that.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
have
Bro,
time
I'm
for
finna
look,
that.
go.
I don't,
Yeah,
bro,
I'm just finna
that's
go.
one thing I don't play, bro. Like, nigga, if you ain't got them, don't be attaching yourself to me if you ain't got no bread. Don't be goddamn talking about you ready to come with me if you ain't got no bread. If you ain't goddamn had yourself in a financial position where you can enjoy yourself coming with me, don't think that I'm obligated just because I'm your friend or whatever our status is.
You'll be sitting there
that
without no
you
food or
gonna
nothing.
enjoy
Right.
this perks off of my dollar. No.
Right.
Your face.
I
Hell no.
wholeheartedly believe in that too.
No.
And I hate when.
Yeah, we know we got them, but we know them people can really pay us back and whatnot. But them motherfuckers that be like, I ain't got no bread, they never can do it.
Right. No, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm the type of person that I don't like is like how he said, like, if you're not, I'm not saying that we have to spend the same amount of money, you know what I'm saying? Or like, I'm not counting nobody's pockets. But what
Right.
you're not about to do to me is make me feel bad on how I spend my money.
Right.
Because when I don't go out unless I know that I can go out.
Facts.
I'm gonna just keep it like that. If I can't go out and be comfortable and like, because I know how I like to be when I go out, and that's
Yes.
anything. That's shopping. That's going out sightseeing. That's
Yes.
vacation. That's whatever. Like, I was talking to my best friend from college about that when we were talking about her birthday, because she was like, well, some people just don't want to do a lot of stuff, and I'm like, but it's your birthday, first
Right,
of all.
fuck 'em.
And we all know how you are. We're your friends. We've been your friends for 10 plus years. If you can't go to like these several venues or whatever, don't come on a trip.
Right.
Thank
Just
you.
don't come.
Please
do
don't.
not come. Be like,
Oh
you know
my
what?
God.
I hope that you have a bomb ass birthday. I love you, girl. I'll see you when you get back.
Facts.
But what you're not about to do is sit up here looking all sad as shit in the Airbnb because we don't went to brunch and now we're about to go to a day party and then
Right.
we got to come back home and get ready to go and catch a sprinter because we going to the
Right. And you
dinner
used
spot.
to-
After the dinner spot, we got to go to the club. That's
All right.
5 different places and that's 5 different outfits. If you not ready to go, baby girl, don't come.
Exactly. And if you would take accountability in the moment, then maybe you would put some money to the side.
Facts.
So the next time a trip come up, I ain't left out. And I can enjoy myself in everywhere that we go.
And I ain't gonna cap. If on
bitches
something like
leeches.
that, and on something like that, I know she done, y'all knew a year ahead of time.
Oh, for sure. Well,
Come
maybe not a
on.
year, but definitely
Enough
least,
time.
And enough time.
At least 90 days. I promise you,
Yes.
something like that, something like a weekend out.
That's one
you got
thing
at least
about
90 days. I
females, bro.
promise you do.
Y'all plan.
And don't let me plan. Let me
Boy,
tell you something.
I'm
We had an
trying to
itinerary.
tell you.
I know how,
6
I know how
weeks
women.
in
I know how
advance.
women
Right.
work. I know how women
Yes.
come down in there. They
Had
got
that shit
ample
planned
time to
out.
be putting money to the side,
Yeah.
finessing niggas to get the money up.
Yep.
Like
Every little
like,
extra
every
dollar
little-
go to that.
And then they fucked up giving us afterpay.
Facts.
What? What? Do you know that you can
Man,
put
look.
you can put a plane on Klarna? Do you hear me?
Man, all right.
Do you hear me?
plane?
A plane
Alright.
ticket. Yes, you can
Alright.
afterpay your fucking plane ticket. Y'all fucked up. You afterpay your plane ticket, afterpay your Airbnb, you afterpay your cart from Shein. They done fucked, and you don't have enough. Come on now, they give you too many opportunities to be able to plan this shit out for you not to be able. Like, you don't have to drop it all at one time. I
Yeah.
gave you 90 fucking days. That's every fucking paycheck you pay on that shit.
Yeah.
Boy, stop.
Yeah.
And that's why
Hey, 'cause look-
I have no sympathy when you're not ready to go. Because,
Really?
bitch, please.
I really don't for women
Really?
when they like playing trips and don't have. I be like, all these niggas you fucking with, and you.
Oh, don't be. And I'm
I hate that
talking that.
shit.
That's single status.
Shit.
That's single status. If you have a man,
Oh my God. Don't go.
if
Oh
you
my
have
God.
a man,
Lord have mercy.
and you have to go through X, Y, and Z just to plan for a girl's trip, honey, you don't
Alright.
have a man. You have a girlfriend.
The shit you got. I don't know what you got. You got
Fact,
something.
'cause
though.
at least he gonna give you half. Like
You
he's
need
gonna
to
have
go
or
get-
pay that down.
Nigga, yeah, he gonna goddamn
Try to make it work for
make it at least put the finances behind there.
Like if you got the money to pay for the
He
little
could do
plane
something. He
ticket,
could pay for a
you-
cart.
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah,
something.
yeah.
Something.
What's
Something.
The Send me a Shein cart.
Yeah,
Amazon
something.
card.
Do
I'll
something.
I
Contribute to this shit.
$500-$600 on whatever you got. You feel me? Like
And that's depending on where she going.
Going
Cause
too.
500-600 ain't gonna make it going out the states.
no.
Shit.
You going out the country,
yeah,
but
you better
different.
get to work. 5-star offering overtime. Take it.
Yeah.
Fuck wrong with you,
Oh
nigga.
God.
I can't be saying. All right, Pinspiration of the week from my nigga. Let's get it. brother.
Man. Yeah, Jack. Yeah. We in here. Yeah. Pinspiration of the week for you geeks who will never be unique.
Never.
It's C-Note, the short guy without short supply. This is the Pimpspiration of the week. On guard now.
Hey man, we talked about this earlier, but not today, but a few days. You know, it hit me. You know, I always said no amount of money has ever brought a second of time in real life.
Damn.
Listen, now that's the truth.
Now, and I think that's why me and my correlation with money is like I won't never move too funny on a lot of money. 'Cause it's like, the time I spent doing this and who I'm with, I ain't had enough money to spend on that. You feel me? There's not an amount of money I could spend on the people I got around me. Like me missing the time with these folk is
That's a good correlation to think about. Would you waste your money the way you waste the way you waste your time?
Facts.
Would you honestly waste your money the way that you waste your time?
And then you know what's crazy?
Because sometimes it's one and the same.
A lot of people say yes.
Yeah, because a lot of times it's one and the same.
Yep.
Like your time is currency. It's the money.
Absolutely.
Like,
But they waste so much of it.
and it's something you can't make more of.
Oh my
I don't think
God.
people understand the concept of you can't get that back.
You cannot.
Hell
That
no.
time that you spent,
You cannot.
is
Hell
gone.
no.
Like you
I
can't
can't-
reverse back.
I can't
You
understand
Why you
that
always hear time travel? Like even if you hear about time
If I
travel,
could
they can't never go back too funny
Hell
in time.
no.
They always go forward in time.
Bruh.
Like if you hear about most time travelers, they don't too funny. They can't give you the correlation of going back in time.
That's crazy.
Well, that's because they already know what happened.
Right,
The only
these
time you go
folk-
back in time is to change what's happening in the present.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then that don't ultimately change the present. It just alters
Not all the
something.
time. Right.
Yeah. What you did was made another timeline.
Absolutely. Butterfly
Facts.
effect.
That's all you did,
You
man.
know, hey man, that was the Pimpspiration of the week for you. What?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That was the Pimpspiration of the week for you geeks who will never be unique and you hoes that can't seem to get off that pole.
And with that being said, this has been another episode of
Ready to be accountable.
See y'all next week, folks.